Because my English test grade is too bad. I'm not satisfied.
Well, hopefully these classes will help you a little bit in your other tests as well, because as you know, there's vocabulary related to it, and it will help you with other tests and, of course, vocabulary as well. Okay, so let's begin our lesson today. So, in this lesson, we'll practice answering questions based on the part 1 and 2 of the IELTS speaking test. We'll learn and practice some different ways to talk about your hometown, and we'll be practicing a as in cat and a as in cut. So there is a difference in pronunciation. All right, so with that, let's begin. So we've got picture a cat, and picture B, to cut. Can you please tell me what is a cat and what does it mean to cut? Go ahead.
Cat. The cat is the animal, and the cat fur is it's very warm, and the cut is the action.
Yes, to separate something using a blade. Yes, of course. And a cat is a mammal. It's a part of the feline family, and it also is a pet. People keep them as pets. All right, the next bag and bug.
Bag. mm, mm, Bag, and you can have a bag to work, and bug is is a it's a small animals. He likes to sit in a leaf.
All right, a bag is an accessory. It is part of fashion, of course. We could keep our purses and wallets in the bag. You can keep personal items like IDs, credit cards, and also your mobile phone can be kept in a bag when going out. It's also an accessory that women like to carry with them. A bug is an insect, basically, an insect that eats different types of plant matter or even eats other insects. So, an insect, a bug is basically an insect, like this ladybug over here. But I think the ladybug is very cute though. All right, let's go to the next two pictures. We got hat and hut. What is a hat and what is a hut?
Hat, and sometimes you can have a hat on your head to mm, have a hat. You can't just have a sunshine and a hut, and a hut. mm, Hut is a house or, or a tree.
Okay. A hat is an accessory that can usually go on your head. Of course, they wear it to match their clothes, but it's also worn to protect you from the sun. A hut is a house for indigenous people, especially people from African countries like um, Africa, most of African countries, and it's a type of shelter for them from other elements like rain and, of course, sunlight. And it's a place of living. Many of them made of straw and mud, of course. All right, then coming to the next two pictures. We got a cap and a cup.
Cap and hat is different. In European, the some people have a hat, and in the Asia, many people have a cap to fill the clothes, and a cup. Some Europeans want to have a coffee in cup.
Right, a cap is also an accessory worn by people that would also, the colors do matter if they wear a specific color, and it's to protect their eyes and their face from the sun, especially when being outdoors. But it's also a fashion item. A cup like the one you see in the picture is for tea. Most people drink tea from these kind of cups, and we drink coffee from a mug. So there is a difference, but it's also an sound. So a mug and a cup both are used for hot beverages, but a cup like this one is used for tea, where a mug is used for coffee or hot chocolate. You can have a mug of hot chocolate as well. All right, coming to the next slide. We've got a fan and fun. What is a fan and what does it mean to have fun?
A fan is a organization, and some people like the football, and they have a funs, and fun is the feeling.
Okay, let's look at it from another angle. A fan is someone who is a supporter of someone or something. Like, for example, a soccer match or a football match or a tennis match. There are people who enjoy the sports, so they are a fan of the sports. Or they could be a fan of a specific person, maybe a sporting person or a singer or an actor. But a fan is basically a supporter of that person or game or whatever. And fun, yes, you're right, it is the feeling we feel. But to have fun means to do something that is enjoyable. It means doing something that people find enjoyable. And of course, it depends from person to person what is enjoyable and what is fun. Okay, so we are looking at the two sounds that we are making here. We got the ah sound and the ah sound. So we got fan and fun. As you can see, many people sometimes get confused with the two sounds, and it's good to keep practicing them. So when we have a fan, that means we are supporting someone. If we are having fun, we are enjoying ourselves. But very well done, Cherry. You did very good in the beginner, in the warm up exercise. So let's go now into our helpful vocabulary about describing cities and towns. All right, I want you to please read these vocabulary phrases. All right, go ahead.
It's a large city. It's a mile-sized town. It's a tiny village. It's in the north, south, or east, west. It's on the coast. It's in the mountains. It's in the countryside. It's on the ocean, lake, river. My hometown is mid-sized town. It's
Okay,
in a
not yet.
countryside.
Not yet.
It's
We
in
won't go
the
into the question yet. Just wait a minute. We are still studying the vocabulary. I will give the instruction. Always wait for your examiner. Okay, so basically, I want you to remember these phrases, especially the prepositions like in, on, in, in, on. These are very important. Write them down because they will be helpful for you. Like it's a large city, it's a mid-sized town, it's a tiny village, it's in the north or in the south or in the east or in the west. It's on the coast. It's in the mountains. It's in the countryside. It's on the ocean. Notice the coast, okay, is the line around the ocean. So that this is the ocean. It's the line of where the ocean and the land meet. So that's why it's on the coast or on the ocean, on the lake, on the river. Any body of water will use the preposition on. So it would be very helpful to study this because prepositions are what most people struggle with in English. It doesn't matter what type of English you are studying, if it's for school, if it's for IELTS. Remember, there's two things the articles, like the indefinite article that is used here, a. All right, so these are called indefinite articles and they work with consonants only. You cannot use a apple, but you can use an apple. So, of course, the article changes according to the consonant or the verb. But there's also another article that can be used for both, which is the article the. But it shows a specific thing where a and an could show anything. So that's why we got definite articles and indefinite articles. Indefinite means anything, definite means a specific thing, like a definite thing. Remember these prepositions because I'm going to test you on them because they are very, very important, the prepositions. Okay, so tell me about your hometown using some of the phrases and sentences here. For example, my hometown is a mid-sized town. It is in the countryside and it's in the northern part of, or in the north of, let's say China, and your name of your town or whatever the case may be. All right, so go ahead and describe your hometown or home city to me.
My hometown is a mile-sized town, and it is in the countryside. It is in south, and it is near the river. And in my countryside, there have many mountains around around the city.
Okay, so can you say mid-sized because you say mid-sized? Can you say mid-sized?
Mid-size.
There we go. Remember the pronunciation here for mid-sized, meaning it's not big, not small, it's just the right size. So mid-sized. Okay, well done. Let's go to the next part. So now we're going to study the adjectives that describe, okay, cities and towns. All right, will you please read the word, its meaning, and its example? All right, go ahead, Cherry.
Crowded. Having too many people, the bar gets very crowded during happy hour.
Hmm.
Quit.
Quiet.
Quiet. Not having a lot of people and activity. I grew up in a quiet town not far from the capital city.
Hmm.
Modern, often resident or present time, using new designs or technology. It is a very modern city.
It is a very modern city. Remember your article to pronounce it. Okay, so do you know these vocabulary words? Crowded, quiet, and modern.
Yes, I know.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the next vocabulary. All right, can you read the vocabulary for us, please?
Expensive, costing a lot of money. Taking a taxi in London is expensive.
I know
Floated,
it's very expensive in London to take a taxi. It's cheaper to take the train. Okay, the next one.
dirty in a dangerous way.
Mhm.
A study found that
Delhi.
Delhi, Delhi is the most polluted city in the world.
Mhm.
Mul- Multi,
It's a difficult word.
multi,
It's multicultural.
multicultural,
Very good.
having many people from different countries and cultures. London is a multicultural.
Multicultural means people from different beliefs, different countries, different cultures. So if we live in a multicultural country, it means that we have to respect everyone's differences. But it also does not mean that we must respect people's differences if they want to impose it on us. And that means that we need to respect that not everybody believes the same thing. So, do you know these words?
Hmm. Yes, I know.
All right, brilliant. Now, we get the last two. All right, so go ahead.
Busy, having a lot of people and activity. New York is a very busy city, congested of a place or road so full of cars of people that movement is res-
Restricted.
restricted. The street is always congested at this time of day.
Okay, so do you understand these two words, or are there some words that you're not familiar with?
Another standard congested.
Okay, congested means that have you ever seen some countries where certain times of the day, like in the morning, when people want to get to work, the roads are so full that they can't move because they're too full. They have to go very slowly because there's too many cars on the road. Or if you're in a crowded place and people want to get through something, they can't get through quickly because it takes a long time because of the lot of people. That means that the areas are congested, meaning having too many things or people in one place. Okay, is it
Mm,
understandable?
yes.
Okay, perfect. Now I want to know if these adjectives are positive or negative in nature. So I've pasted the adjectives here in the square: crowded, quiet, modern, expensive, polluted, multicultural, busy, and congested. Now you need to tell me if they are positive adjectives or if they are negative. Let's start with crowded.
Crowded is negative, multicultural is positive.
Okay, but read here from the square. Now, quiet, is it positive or negative?
Quiet is positive, and modern is positive, and
Okay,
expensive is negative.
expensive is negative.
Polluted,
Polluted.
polluted is negative, and multicultural is a positive. Busy is negative. Congested is a positive.
No, congested is negative. Means there's too many things and it's taking too long to get through. You got to learn the word. meaning full of cars or people, that the movement is restricted, meaning that movement is only allowing little few people to go at a time. So people get frustrated and angry because they can't get to go where they want to go. So it means that they are restricted, means that they can't get through. So remember that congested means a negative adjective. Okay, so with that, I want you to remember these vocabulary words. Okay? Okay, let's go to the practice. So we're starting with a dialogue for part one. All right, I'll be the examiner and you be Yun Woo. Okay, so can you tell me a little bit about where you're from, Yun Woo?
I'm from
Changchun.
Chunchu, Changchun. It's a mid-sized town with a university. It's located about 2 hours north or
Seoul,
mm, Seoul in South Korea.
Korea. All right. Remember, make note because I'm going to ask you questions. Make note. So he lives in Changchun, number one. And of course, it's located north of Seoul, South Korea. So remember that because that will be in one of the questions. All right, so you can make note of that. The next one, is it famous for anything?
Actually, yes, it's really well known for
Dakgalbi.
Dangabi. Dangabi. It's a kind of traditional Korean uh, fried dish with kitchen. It's very good.
Okay, so it's a traditional Korean stir-fried dish with chicken. So it's mixed with vegetables and noodles and chicken. It's
Mm.
called duck gulbi. Remember the word? It's duck gulbi. It's a traditional stir fry dish with chicken. It's really good. So remember that because it will be asked in one of the questions. Okay, so tell me, what do you like about living there?
It's a great place to live. It's really modern and busy. I love the food and the nightlife. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
Beautiful. Okay, so remember that it is really modern and busy, and the
Mm.
food and the nightlife. Okay, and he wouldn't want to live anywhere else. Take note because it will be in the questions. Okay,
Mm.
so let's go on to the next part. Okay, so with that, there's the last part of this dialogue. So, is there anything you find difficult about living there?
Mm. I really like it in general, but there are few downsides. The cost of living is high, and the air is becoming more polluted. It's still becoming more crowded and congested.
Okay, so he says that the downsides, the negative things about the city is the cost of living is high, the air is becoming more polluted, and the cost of living is more expensive, of course, and it's becoming crowded and congested. All right, so my first question to you is where does Hein Wu live?
Especially, Han Wu lives in Changchun,
Hmm.
and he lives in a North government.
Okay, in the northern part of which country? Seoul, Korea. Okay,
Yes,
so it's north from the city of Seoul in Korea. Okay, what is his town famous for? Do you remember the thing that his town is famous for?
his town famous for Dangabi and the chicken. chicken of the trophy.
Yes, duck galbi, which is a stir-fried dish made with chicken. So that's basically what that town is famous for. It's food. So what is the downside or the negative things does his town have? Do you remember?
Mm, sounds so his town um has a really modern and busy, and it likes the highlight the cost of living a high and air is becoming more polluted and also becoming more crowded and congested.
Exactly. So that is the downside, the negative aspects of his town. All right. So with that, let's go into the next slide now. Okay. So I want you to read the dialogue and fill in the missing words with one of these over here to the right. Okay. So let's begin. Can you tell me a little bit about where you are
Can you tell me a little bit about where you are from?
from? Okay, so I will do the examiner from here on out. You will do the part of Arissa. Okay, so go ahead and read Arissa.
I'm from Hua Hin in Thailand. It's a mid mid-sized town. It's located about 200 kilometers from
Bangkok.
Bangkok. It costs
No, it's what?
it downside on the cost.
Remember the prepositions. I reminded you before. Always remember prepositions. It's on the coast. All right, let's continue. So, what do you like about living there?
It's a really interesting place to live. There are lots of country, tourists from different countries, so it is very multicultural.
Okay, multicultural. Okay,
I love the water and the beaches. Here are great. It also has good nightlife.
okay, very good. Okay, so coming to the next slide. So, is there anything you find difficult or negative about living there?
Yes, Hua Hin has a few crowded.
No.
It's so popular
Try
that
again. Has a few.
mm, it's a few downside.
That's
And
correct.
it's so popular that sometimes it can get too crowded and oh, limited.
Cost of living. That's correct.
And
All right. So the cost of living keeps going up. So it's becoming more expensive. All right. Great job, Cherry. So, Cherry, I want you to read the vocabulary from uh, their conversation. All right. So we want to use the useful language. Can you read it for us?
I'm from is located about it's is really well known for its. I love the my hometown as a few downside. It's also becoming more.
Okay, so you'll be using some of this in your answers. So we'll go into part one questions, and I've pasted that very same helpful vocabulary right over here in this little box. All right, so can you tell me a little bit more about where you're from, Cherry?
I'm from I'm from Guangzhou. I located I located about I located about 2 hours south of the mm, of the Guangdong.
Okay, so is it famous for anything? Is Kondo famous for anything?
Mm, it's really well known for well known for is have the chicken and some fresh the fruit.
Okay, so what do you like about living there?
My town has a few downsides. It's a great place in live. It's really modern and busy. I like the nightlife, and in the morning it's also becoming more crowded and congr- congested.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask you about the difficult things about living there, the downsides or the negatives. So I wanted to know what you liked. Remember, be careful. Your question is, what do you like about living there? Okay, so is there anything you find difficult or a downside to living there?
Hmm. Actually, there is anything I find difficult about living there because mm, there's wet, there's weather in summer is very hot, and there are have many insects, and the insects mm, also come to my home. I don't think
Okay.
I don't like that.
All right, well said. Okay, let's go into our part two question now. I've pasted the very same helpful vocabulary that you can use. All right, so in part two, you will describe your hometown. You should say where it is located, what it is known for, what you like about living there, and describe some of the difficulties your hometown faces. All right, so I'm going to give you a timer now, and I'm going to time you for 1 minute. Okay, preparation, and then you will talk for up to 2 minutes. Okay, your 1 minute preparation time starts now. Okay, remember in this part of the test, you are allowed to look at your notes that you've made. So please always bring a pen and paper. The examiner will give you pen and paper or pencil and paper, and you'll have 2 minutes to respond. All right, so you can begin.
I'm from Shenzhen. It's a large city and it is a mine-site town, and it is in the south of the Guangzhou, and it's located about 2 hours south of the Guangzhou. It is known for some fresh vegetables or the fruits and the chickens. It's a good, it is an interesting place in live. It's really modern and busy. I like the nightlife. It's also in the morning. It's also becoming more crowded and congested.
Okay, we'll stop
I
the test
grew
there. All right, I'm going to say well done for your participation. Remember mid-sized. You must just remember the pronunciation of mid-sized. All right, we've come to the end of this practice. You did very well, and yes, well done.